Welcome to Sports Guy Talking. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am joined by guest Adroit from the Adroit Talk Show today to make predictions on Game 3 of the 2022 NBA Finals matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics. The Warriors are riding with momentum after a dominant Game 2 victory, but the Celtics will now get to play their next two games on their home floor. The series is currently tied up at 1-1. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Who will win Game 3 of the 2022 NBA Finals? Warriors or Celtics?
Warriors win Game 3 in an electric game at the TD Garden. I think Golden State is going to come out and immediately from the jump up on the defensive end. The Celtics, once you stop them on defense a few times, they just fold under pressure and their front runners, just like I've been saying before the series started. We're seeing that happen. I think it's going to happen Game 3, and I don't think the Celtics are going to win a game at home either. So let's get into it.
Whoa. Hot takes flying around here. But of course, you're a Warriors fan, so you got to be saying that. And you also said Warriors in 5 last week. So I feel like you got to justify your pick. Just a little. Well, let me say this about the Golden State Warriors. What do I think is going to happen in Game 3? I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be back and forth. Boston, they're going to want to play well in front of their fans. They're going to be able to compete. They're the number one ranked defense for a reason. Do I think that there's a chance that the Golden State Warriors could blow out the Celtics again? Definitely. I think that's far more likely to happen than the Celtics blowing out the Warriors. However, I'm afraid that this game might be a little bit closer. And I think the X factor is going to be Klay Thompson. Now, look, let's be honest about Klay Thompson. We all love him, and we all think he's a great player, but clearly he has not been himself in these finals. He's averaging 13 points in the NBA Finals. He's shooting 30.3% from the field, 26.7% from the three-point line. And I'm telling you what, man, Klay Thompson keeps playing the way that he has in these finals. It's going to be hard for them to win Game 3 because Steph Curry cannot just carry the load by himself. You know, I find this crazy. Steph Curry, he's been playing sensational in these finals. He's averaging 31.5 points per game. I think we can all agree that's spectacular. Did you know that the second highest player in terms of points scored per game in the NBA Finals for the Golden State Warriors is Andrew Wiggins with 15.5 points? Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know it. Andrew Wiggins has been balling out these first 2 games, but we've seen Klay in shooting slumps before, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see him answer with a big bell tonight. I think he's going to have at least 8 threes made tonight, man.
I don't know about that. I think he's going to save that for a closeout game. I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to show up in a closeout game. But I think Game 3, he's going to get back on his feet. He's going to have a solid outing. He's going to certainly knock down more threes than he has this entire series. He's going to knock down, I'm going to say 3 threes. If he shoots 3 of 8 from the field, you know what? I think that's going to happen for Klay Thompson. I think he's going to play a solid game, and he's going to give you minutes that are pretty good on the defensive end of the floor. Now, look, you look at the Boston Celtics. They are Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and everybody else on the offensive end of the floor. Now, look, can their offensive role players step up? Yeah, of course, but, I mean, shoot, they can't expect Derrick White to keep playing like an all-star point guard off the bench. I mean, shoot, he's been playing incredible basketball, and credit to Derrick White where credit is due. But that kind of play is not going to be sustainable over time. I think Derrick White's going to eventually drop back and play like Derrick White is, which is a solid role player, but he's not going to be playing incredible. Now, Marcus Smart, he cooled off massively in Game 2, but shoot, in Game 1, he was shooting all over the court. And also, I know that I said the Celtics play well at home, but there's also been times where the Boston Celtics have had big flops at home. You think Game 6 against Miami in a closeout game. Now, ultimately, they did close them out in Game 7, but in Game 6, in the front of their home crowd, they couldn't get it done, right? And then you think about Game 5 against Milwaukee. Couldn't get it done in there either at their building. So the Boston Celtics are certainly prone to losing home games on their home floor. Now, also, I want to point this out. Are you concerned at all that the Boston Celtics are undefeated after they have lost each game in the postseason?
No, whatever happened before does not matter tonight. Tonight is a completely different game. Those games before were not the finals. And we are not only – both teams needs 3 wins to win a ring from now on. So none of those other games matters. It's all about right here, right now.
1,000% agree with you. Look, give credit to the Boston Celtics where credit is due for being able to bounce back after those losses. But the Golden State Warriors are significantly better than the Milwaukee Bucks. They're significantly better than the Miami Heat. Okay, the Golden State Warriors are just a different breed. The Warriors can beat you in so many ways. The fact that Klay Thompson has struggled these first 2 games for Golden State and that the series is tied up at 1-1, it gives me tremendous courage because I know Klay Thompson, if you get him in a game 6 or a game 7 or a game 5 when the team's up 3-1, he's going to close the deal on you. Because Klay Thompson is one of the greatest players when it comes to a closeout game. And he's going to knock down the shots necessary. And look, Otto Porter Jr., he's been giving them solid minutes as well. He's been spacing the floor pretty effectively for them. Gary Payton, he's also back in the lineup as well. And who knows what's going to happen to Andre Iguodala. But if he does come back, he's going to give them solid minutes. The Golden State Warriors are a very deep team. Everybody keeps talking about, the Boston Celtics, they're a really deep team. And yeah, they are. But they're not the Golden State Warriors kind of deep, all right? Golden State Warriors, they can go 9-man, 10-man. If somebody has an off night, somebody else can pick them up. They can score points in the paint. They can shoot the 3. They can beat you in a variety of ways. We just saw in the first half of game 2 of how Boston was able to basically control the game, and Golden State was up by 2, and then the doors blew wide open in the second half. When I saw the Golden State Warriors pop off in that second half the way they did, I was saying to myself, this series is over. Yeah, I'm going to say this series is over. Golden State, if they can keep up this momentum, this series might be over before 7 games. Dead serious. Dead serious. This series could be over before 7 games if they keep shooting the way that they shot from the field in the second half, and their defense has been tremendous whatsoever. Look, the game plan against the Boston Celtics is simple. Slow down Tatum and or Jaylen Brown. Make sure the role players don't randomly pop off for like 20 points and shoot like 6 threes all over the place, and you're good. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I think this is going to be very easy from here going forward. Looks like the Boston Celtics have been figured out, especially when we get somebody like GP2 in the game. It's over. Unless something drastic happens, the Celtics are not going to get another win in this finals. Mark my words.
Well, I'm not going to necessarily agree with you on that. I'm still going to stick with the Warriors in 7. I know I sound like I'm kind of hedging my bets, but I'm just telling you, if the Warriors are shooting the way that they're shooting from the field, this series is going to close up before 7, but I don't think they're going to be able to maintain that kind of shooting because there is a reason why the Celtics are the number 1 ranked defense in all of basketball. Look, Marcus Smart, even though he's allowed a lot of points from Steph Curry, he's making him work for those threes. He's been playing tenacious on the defensive side of the floor, and there might be an off chance, just an off chance that Steph Curry might have an off night, which could hypothetically get the series tied 2-2, right? Back into Golden State for game 5. And let's say the home team wins both games 5 and game 6. Then you got a game 7 on your hands. Now, of course, there's a game 7 in their hands. I feel pretty good about the Warriors' chances of winning because there's no way that the Celtics are going to win 3 game 7s in a row. It's just too hard to pull off. It really is. So when you look at it from that perspective, the Golden State Warriors, I feel pretty good about their chances. All right, so give me a percentage that you have of the Warriors winning game 3 and the series. What's your percentage from 0 to 100?
Winning game 3, 75%. From winning the whole series, I got to go. What did ESPN give it? I got to go 89%.
89%.
Like before the season started, before the final started.
Right. All right. I'm going to have a 65% chance, 65% confidence that the Golden State Warriors are going to win game 3. I'm not completely confident. I need to see if Klay Thompson is going to pop off. Now, if Klay scores more than 20, then I feel pretty dang confident that the Golden State Warriors are going to win game 3. So I'm going to say 65% just because the Klay Thompson factor. And for the finals, I'm going to give 85%. I'm about 85% confident that the Golden State Warriors are going to win this series. As long as they do what they're supposed to do, they're going to win this series. I mean, I think Draymond Green said it best. We didn't win game 1 because guys from the Celtics played out of their minds. That's not going to happen consistently. So I thought Draymond was absolutely right. And speaking of Draymond Green, that man came out with an intensity in game 2. That dude was playing basketball like it was football. You could tell he wanted that ring so badly. So did Andrew Wiggins. So did all of the guys on the Warriors. They play hungry. They play possessed. And when both teams are hungry and possessed, the better talent wins. And who has the better talent? The Golden State Warriors. All right, so let me wrap this up with this question for you. All right, go ahead and predict the score for game 3. So you can go ahead and do that.
120-98.
So you think this is going to be a blowout? Blowout at the Garden. Whoa.
Blowout at the Garden.
I'm not confident in a blowout. Not at all. I think this is going to be a tight game. Yeah, the Warriors might jump out to a huge lead, but the Boston Celtics might make it a little bit close late. Actually, you know what? That's exactly what I think is going to happen. I think the Warriors are going to shoot the lights out early on, but the Boston Celtics, they rally late, make it a somewhat competitive game. I got the Warriors winning this one, 103-97. I got Warriors scoring 103 points. They'll go a little bit cold in the fourth quarter. Celtics, they'll rally a little bit in the fourth quarter. They'll score 97 points. I got Warriors by 6, 103-97 bucket. And you said 120-98. All right, we're going to mark that down for you. All right, Warriors. So you got Warriors by 22.
By 22, yes, sir.
Wow. That's certainly a bold prediction for sure. But I'm going to go Warriors by 6. That's what I think is going to happen. All right, well, thanks for being on the show, man. Really appreciate you coming on here, Adroit. All right, make sure you follow his Instagram at Adroit Talks. He also has a YouTube channel that you should absolutely check out. It's fantastic. His YouTube channel is called Adroit Talk Show, and it's tremendous. And again, thanks for being on the show, man.
You're very welcome. And it's Adroit for those who do not know how to spell it. I've been getting that in some of the comments. But yeah, check it out. Great channel. And definitely subscribe to my guy, Sports Guy Talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Here. We're out.
Yeah, man. See ya, bro.
All right. Have a good one.
Yep. Bye. That was Adroit from the Adroit Talk Show. All right, so he's got the Warriors winning Game 3, 120-98. So he's got Warriors by 22. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Warriors will win this game 103-97. So I got Warriors by 6. Either way, though, both of us got the Warriors winning Game 3, and we're both pretty confident that the Warriors will go on to win the series. I'm going to stick with the Warriors in 7 prediction. He's going to stick with the Warriors in 5 prediction. So we're just basically going to be Golden State Warriors diehard fans, basically, in terms of the sense that we're rooting for the Golden State Warriors to win Game 3, and that we both got the Warriors winning Game 3 and this series. So that is why the Warriors will win Game 3 of the NBA Finals against the Celtics. By the way, I will stick with my prediction of the Warriors winning the series in 7 games. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in a future video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Dustin Tran and at Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter at Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.